Guys, I want to get to you about Aaron Rodgers' play because, Tim, when he threw that pick six very early in the game, it seemed like the before and after. What did you see from Rodgers?
Well, you're right. That turned everything. That certainly was the momentum swing of the game. But I thought beyond that, what happened was, they didn't do as good of a job protecting Aaron Rodgers. And, as a quarterback, things can kind of snowball on you when that happens. I don't care how good you are. This is just a great play by Jamel Dean. He's got no help over the top. He's playing against a very good wide receiver in Devontae Adams, and he jumps it, and that's what he does. And then the next time out, Rodgers kind of looks different. Misses Mercedes Lewis when he's wide open. And then this is what I mean about pass pro. Levante David getting by Jamal Williams. Then a 3rd and 5 situation where he's holding the football, and he's fortunate that Antoine Winfield Jr. doesn't pick that one off. He's trying to force it to his tight end. And then again, a pass protection issue with the blitzing linebacker Levante David on Aaron Jones, who normally does a very good job in pass pro. So I think it was just one of those situations where once something bad started happening, it started to snowball. And then you started to see it show up, in their pass protection. And then when you look at Aaron Rodgers' final numbers, it's shocking because he's under 50%. He throws 2 picks. And that Packers offense that had been so good just didn't look like the same offense we've seen so far this year.
Yeah, it was 160 yards passing for Aaron Rodgers. Nick, it was Levante David who said before the game, "Unleash me." That's what he said to the coaching staff. He wanted to disrupt Aaron Rodgers. He wanted to get in and disrupt the running game for Aaron Jones. What did you see in terms of pressure from that Bucs defense?
I mean, they got after him. And look, we knew Tampa was good and their defense was solid. So going into this game, I said the biggest thing for Tampa was going to be to limit the penalties. And they went in this game and they did that. The momentum in this game flipped like a switch. So you think it's 10-0 here. The Packers had all the momentum, and then all of a sudden, boom, pick six, 10-7. Then you go out and you throw another interception, and then that's all it takes. The momentum had shifted and drastically, and then from then on, Tampa just stayed on the gas, and they never let off. So I've been a part of the game, Super Bowl against the Falcons. We're down. The momentum shifted, and once that happens, it's almost impossible. The dominoes started to fall, and Tampa just continued to put the pressure on the Packers. And we saw a lot of miscues and protection, and they just didn't look like they were in sync. So hats off to Tampa. They had a good game plan.
Tampa literally pressured Aaron Rodgers more than any other game this season. The last time Nink and I talked about Bucs game, the question was, where is Rob Gronkowski? And obviously that was before the injury to O.J. Howard. But today, Gronk got in the end zone. Tim, what did you see from him today?
Well, I think we just saw why they need to use Rob Gronkowski. Beyond the fact he's a really good player, the rapport with Tom Brady is just something that, you can't really be denied. Good example here. It's a drop 8 coverage. They're going to drop a defensive lineman out into coverage and just rush 3. Well, Rob Gronkowski's played a lot of football and does a great job of uncovering. Brady anticipates him uncovering, and it's a nice pickup. Then down in the red zone, condensed split and an opportunity for a jump ball fade with a lot of room for the quarterback to work with. When you have a guy as big as Gronk who can adjust to the football, it's just so hard to defend. Then here, a disguise, Green Bay's coming with a zone pressure, but Oren Brooks, because he is disguising it, can't get underneath Gronk, can't get enough depth when you consider how big Gronk is and the way that ball can just be thrown over the top. And so I think this was a really good example of why Gronk does need to be a part of the passing game, year off last year or not. He really helps them, and there's such great chemistry between Brady and Gronk still.
Seemed to take him some time to get back into football shape, whatever that may mean for some people. He jokingly said, Nick, I'm blocking a lot. Well, today he did more than blocking. He had those 5 receptions for 78 yards and the 1 touchdown. What do you think?
I think it's confidence, and when you don't play for a full year and you don't have a regular offseason, we all have seen that the training camp, OTAs, minicamp was all disrupted. So I know there's chemistry between Rob and Tom. We all know that. But when you're out there in actual game situations, I think it's different. And Tampa doesn't want to force feed the ball to Rob. There's other weapons. There's other people on that field. And that team in general, that offense is new as a whole. There's a new head coach with the OC and the quarterback. So you don't want to overdo things. And I think that Rob right now is going to have a bigger role in that offense. And he stepped up today. And I expect him to continue to do that as the season progresses.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.